We've talked about in the past how we have a tendency of listening to the lies of the devil. The devil will be, and he's an accuser of the brethren. That's what he does. He will accuse you. I promise you, he will accuse you. He accuses me all of the time. A lot of times what frustrates me about that is not that he does that, because that's his nature. He will do that. Don't be surprised when the devil does that, because that's his nature. That's what he will do. But what frustrates me so much about that is when I get to listening to him so much that I lose my focus off of what it is that God is doing. I've talked about that so much, and I'm not going to spend the time talking about that, but I've talked about that so much. What we are to do in our walk with Christ is to not look over his shoulders, to not look past him, to not try to figure out what's coming or what's going on, but to get our nose in his back and just follow him. Just walk with him. Because when we're walking with him and our whole entire focus and perspective is on him, we don't sink. We don't fail. See, again, and I have mentioned this in the preaching videos and probably will again, that the recognition that came from a conversation with my son, that there is no positive or negative with God. God does not look at things from a perspective of positive or negative. God looks at things from a perspective of his purpose. This is his purpose. This is what he wants to do. He can use good things, bad things, indifferent things. It doesn't matter. He can use any of them. Mike, can he use sickness? Absolutely, he can use sickness. Mike, can he use financial struggles? Absolutely, he can use financial struggles. Mike, can he use blessings? Absolutely, he can use blessings. See, we want to put it into the human box and try to make it from our perspective. So we think if something bad is happening that we're outside of God's will. You need to talk to Paul about that. They tried to stone Paul to death. They put him in prison. They beat him. He was bloodied. He went through all kinds of terrible situations and circumstances. He tries to do things and obey what the Holy Spirit tells him, and then a snake jumps out of the fire and bites him. Yeah. Oh, Mike, if you are really a good Christian, you'll never get sick and you'll always have all of your bills paid and everything will always be wonderful. And here it comes again, Dad. I'm sorry. Hogwash. But what it comes down to is, what is your focus? What is your perspective? When your focus goes onto the waves, you will sink. So what's your focus today?